final numbers for the holiday weekend show a jump compared to last year, and that's despite about 1,000 extra officers patrolling the streets. Chicago police confirmed there were 41 shootings across the city this holiday weekend. 8 people were killed and 33 were wounded, mainly on the west and south sides. Last year, the holiday weekend ended with 4 fatalities from 23 shootings. Among those killed this weekend, 15-year-old Devontae Jackson, who would have started his freshman year today at Marshall High School. Relatives and friends held a vigil last night in the Austin neighborhood on the block where he was found shot to death.
My inspiration, I wrote this song in one day. And when I wrote this song, I got so mixed up and tired of all the gun violence that been happening around in Chicago. And I just heard on the news that someone just got shot, and it was like someone that like I met a couple times, and like this just inspired me to like talk about what's going on in Chicago, because I think it's important that that we all come together and people put the guns down, because every day you hear around Chicago somebody always got shot. And so when I was in the studio, my brother sent me this beat and I was vibing to it, and then I was just so angry at the time, and then that's when I came up with the F Chicago, because I was just so angry that it took the best of me, and then like I just put all my anger and emotions in the song. There was actually a shooting of like, there was like a shooting of the person. Like I never met the person like in like actual like life, but like I met the person like around like Facebook, and that was the person that got killed. And it was just like, I think he was like only 16. And so when I just found the clip, I was looking on YouTube like about the news history, and then like about Chicago, and then that popped up. So that made me use that one, because like that was like what happened to the actual person. Then it was just like a lot going on around Chicago. So I was basically just trying to find like things that was going on that was useful, because I had like a vision in my head, and that popped up.
When you
My
recorded,
confidence was all the way up. I went to 0 to 100 real quick.
go in and do this.
I think it comes from like what really motivated me, I'm sorry. What really motivated me was like all the artists' music that you hear now is not the same anymore. Don't know other artists that's come out the blue and just talk about like violence. Like you got most artists that talk about like drugs and things like that, but like they don't keep it real. So my motivation was to be different out of all these other artists, and like actually like leave a message to like somebody or someone that I know that could listen or hear the song. So I wanted to leave a message, and I wanted to like show people like it's more you can do with your talent. I think it's very innovative. The beat, my brother made this beat. It was a beat. Well, no, I'm sorry. He got like 10 beats he sent me, and like out of this is the one like I chose. And like when I first heard this beat, I was like, I could do something dope with this. And then that's what made me start talking about violence, and that's what's going on. Because I was thinking about that. I was thinking about violence in my head the whole day too when that happened. So. And I wrote this song too. I wrote it in a matter of a day. So I wrote it in a day, and it took me about, I said, a good 30 minutes to record it. And I mixed it and mastered it myself too.
It took you only one day, 30 minutes to record it.
Yes.
What about back then when you was doing Time's Up? How long did that take?
That took about a good hour and a half.
A good hour and a half. How long were you writing that?
I've been writing it for like, I'll say like 2 days.
You was writing it for 2 days, and then you took longer.
Yeah.
So your process now is cutting down, but that's a sign of progress, because it's not taking you as long anymore to come up with ideas or find the confidence to really just get in there and do one take Drake. That's what's up. That's amazing.
And the reason why it took me so long to record Time Running, because like I told you, like I could find my voice at first, and Kill kept making me record the song over and over and over till I felt it, because I didn't like, that's when I first developed my voice, and I didn't feel it at first. I didn't have no feel. I didn't need any help because at that point I felt like I grew enough, and I just had to break out all the tools that I have inside myself to like form a perfect song. Because at first, like when I first started, it seemed like I was rushing because I was just like starting my voice, and I used to rush as an artist, like just like to get a track or get what I had to say out. But I didn't like form it in like the right. How can I say this? I just didn't form it right. And now I could just make a song under like 20, 30 minutes, and because everything I got on my mind, I just put it into the song.
And tell me more. You say you mixed this track?
Yes, I mixed this track. I mixed this track for about a good hour. It took me about an hour to mix it because I wanted to make sure it was right. I wanted to make sure that I don't rush the track. I want to seem like my voice was like professional. So,
and this is kind of new for you, right? As far as mixing stuff.
Yes.
Were you doing that before a year ago?
But no, it was hard. Well, at first I was trying to, but it was hard. So my father and Nikhil was my primary producers, and then this year I just took it upon myself to mix and master my own tracks, and it's working. A lot of emotion. This is like my deepest song I ever wrote, and like when I first put the song out, I had some negative comments about it because people were saying like, how you gonna make a song about like Chicago violence, but like at the same time you using it like in a bad like way, like you know like how I was cursing and things like that. But like I was like telling them like it's more like how I felt when I was in the studio, because like in the studio I was angry and I had to get it out. And I didn't know how to get it out another way but music. That's the thing about me. When I'm sad or when I'm up and down, I get it out in the music. That's the only way I know how to cope with my moods. I mean. I played it to some of my family. Some of my family, they love it. And then my other side of the family, yeah, a lot of people haven't heard it yet. So like, I think they will get to know me better, because a lot of people don't know me as an artist. They still think a lot of people still think I'm in the beginning stages of an artist. They don't realize like a lot of the growth I've been having over the past year now. So yeah, I think it'll be like good for a lot of people to notice about all the growth I did.
To it.
I say yes, it can make somebody's day better. Based on the things I'm talking about good facts. I'm talking about things that actually happen, and I'm basically motivated other people to like stop what you're doing, put the guns down. We got people that's out here, struggling, and that's out here losing their life over something that don't even got to be nothing.
From the time Mr. Akil was here to now, you're doing things on your own.
Yes, I'm definitely proud of my growth. I'm really excited. Like I was listening to some of my songs like last week, some of my old songs, especially like what's that song called? Old Town Road or something like that. No, not Old Town Road. It was something related to that. But like when I was listening to it, I had felt myself at first. I had felt myself like recording it. I had felt myself like not having the best tone as I do now. And now, like, when I jump in the booth, I'm very confident. So the songs I'm putting out now are very strong. My name is Dale Harrison. That's my real name. And my rapper name is DH Pro. Y'all can also find me on YouTube. My YouTube name is DH Pro X. So, yeah.